It's being dubbed a game changer to Pakistan's economic and political future, a revival of the old Silk Road trade route. With more than $50 billion in investments, this is China's biggest overseas splurge in history, with the building of power plants, highways, and ports all across the land.
It's a Chinese revolution in the Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
The Iron Brother relationship between Pakistan and China, a startling new economic offensive by Beijing, which is transforming forever the economic and political balance of South Asia. Chinese Premier Xi Jinping announced $47 billion worth of projects over the next 15 years. This is China's biggest overseas investment ever. The development of port cities like Gwadar has been likened to that of the Marshall Plan undertaken by the United States in post-war Europe. From special economic zones in the south near Gwadar, it aims to industrialize large swaths of Pakistan, building logistical channels northwards to the Chinese city of Kashgar. The industrialization of all Pakistani provinces over the next 10 years aims to improve and develop logistical corridors, establish business centers, and explore resources that can connect to the southern Chinese province of Xinjiang. In return, the Chinese are planning to reduce their dependency on the South China Sea for 80% of their trade from the Middle East by cutting the travel time by 15 days or 2,000 miles. And the backbone of the China-Pakistan economic corridor is this road, the Karakoram Highway. We drive from Islamabad on the Karakoram Highway, or KKH, up north towards China, a 1,300-kilometer road known as the eighth wonder of the world. The KKH was built by Chinese and Pakistani workers from 1959 and completed 20 years later, locking these neighbors into a strategic alliance in the region. China's economic corridor is transforming Pakistan's stagnant economy. It's taking $50 billion to do just that. It's one of the fastest and the biggest project on the One Belt, One Road initiative.
China has now the world's second biggest economy and is growing at a fast pace. It's almost 7% per year. So if you look at the map of the world, if China is importing energy from the Middle East, from Africa, you're talking of going through the Straits of Malacca, you're going through the South China Sea to Shanghai to Tianjin. It's about 9,000 kilometers. If you go through Gwadar, then it's about 3,000 kilometers. So you have slashed it by 2/3. So number one is easy access.
The larger goal is a framework of regional connectivity through trade amongst countries. And the jewel of this economic crown is Gwadar. Launched with much fanfare by former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, Gwadar is undergoing rapid development. China leased the port for 40 years, and 91% of the revenue generated will head back to Beijing. There are benefits to Pakistan, too. From being a fishing village 15 years ago, it is now estimated that the Gwadar port development will create 700,000 jobs. Its geostrategic importance is crucial. The rapid progress in developing the megaport has been eyed with concern by India. Gwadar is expected to attract $3 trillion of trade per year due to Chinese imports. It's sitting on the face of the Straits of Hormuz, the busiest oil trading route in the world. The development of Gwadar has been inspired by the Singapore model.
It's a young nation with more than 75% under the age of 25. And it has been marked as one of the next 11 big economies to look out for.
The avalanche of Chinese investments might just do the trick for Pakistan. There are a number of major challenges to be overcome for this Iron Brother relationship to be fully realized economically. But the dream of the China-Pakistan economic corridor is fast becoming a reality.